Hello S2 and welcome to your new project. The new project is called Graphics in the Film Industry, and in this series of lessons we're going to explore some of the graphics used in the film industry. Unfortunately, Mr. Hennison is unable to do the video this week as his video talent's been spotted by a big Hollywood production company and is away discussing hopefully a lucrative contract. So I'm going to take you through this week's lesson. So on the PDF I'm going to scroll down to the first page, and in lesson 1, as it says at the top, we're going to, for the next 4 lessons, explore how graphic design is used in the film industry. There's 3 learning intentions to this project. So we're learning to widen our understanding of how graphic design is used in industry, we're learning about a range of graphic technologies that are used in the film industry, and we're learning to improve our ability at researching information. So what's the role of graphic designers in the film or television production? Simply put, a graphic designer on a TV or film production is responsible for creating any graphic pieces outlined in a script. They also create promotional materials like movie posters and digital content. In Task 1 we'll explore some of the technology used to produce the digital content. So for Task 1 I'd like you to do some desk research, so that's using books or the internet, to find out answers to the following questions. The 4 questions are: describe what stop motion animation is, describe what motion capture animation is, what is CGI, which is computer generated imagery, and what is VFX, visual effects. But next to each of these questions you'll see there's a link which will take you to a YouTube video. If you just click on the link like this, it should take you to the YouTube page, and you'll be able to obviously get an idea of what it is. You do not have to use the YouTube. Let's come back to here. You could look up the internet, for example, or look up a book to find out some information. For Task 2, move on to the next page, we're going to analyse a film trailer. To analyse something means to break it down into its small manageable parts. So what we're going to look at is we're going to look at 4 areas which I've outlined below when we watch the film trailer. Now, the film trailer is to inspire some ideas for next week where you'll design your own film trailer. So the task is to watch the film trailer and answer the following 4 questions. Please note you may need to watch the trailer a few times, especially for question 2, which is probably the trickiest one. To get to the trailer, if you click this link just here, it'll take you to the YouTube video. If not, if it doesn't work, please just highlight this and copy and paste it into your internet browser. So the trailer we're going to look at is The Mandalorian Season 2. If you haven't watched it, I would recommend it highly. It's really, really good. Okay, so I'm just going to pause that for a moment and bring it back to the start. Now, for the task, we're looking at 4 questions. So first of all, what is the length of the trailer? So the length of the trailer, the tip underneath in purple says the length is how long the video lasts for. So I'm going to come back to YouTube, and I can see the whole length of the trailer lasts for. Question 2, how many scenes are in the trailer? So a scene is a section of the motion picture in a single location and a continuous time. It could be made up of a series of shots, so these are camera shots, and there could be a few of them in each scene. So the tip is to look for a change of scenery to spot when the scene changes. So how many scenes are in the trailer? The idea is to come back, and if we play just in a moment, you'll see this is the opening scene. It's the same environment, cameras moving around. From one planet you can see another planet in the distance, and you can see the spaceship flying into the shot, into the view. Okay, still all the same scene, still the same environment. And it's on to scene 2, which has got this opening part which says Lucasfilm. And to scene 3. Idea is to find out how many, and try and count how many in each is in the whole trailer. Just pause that there. Okay, question 3. How long does the opening scene last for? So again, you need to come back to the trailer, start from the beginning. This is opening scene just now. How long does it last for? And finally, for question 4, what transitions can you identify in the trailer? So a transition is how each of the scenes are joined together to make the movie flow well. If you imagine a scene as like a section of the trailer in this case, or the film, what we want to do is join them together so it feels like they belong and flow well. Now, to give you an idea of what transitions we use in film, if I click this link at the bottom, or again copy and paste it into your browser, this will open up a web page which will give you lots of examples of transitions. If I just scroll down the web page, you'll see there's quite a few options. So each of these bold ones here is a different type of movie scene transition, and it gives you a little example through text and through a film example. So cross-cut, cut is another one, cut away, and so on. There's quite a few there. So what I'd like you to do in this question is to watch the trailer once more and try and identify, so make note of, all the different types of transitions that you can identify, you can see, and make a note of them. Now, before we move on to start this, just to highlight, there is a marking scheme. As you would have noticed, for each of the projects we've done through lockdown, there's a marking scheme which will identify if you're going to be gold, silver or bronze award for that lesson. For gold, for task 1, we're looking for 3 or 4 answers being correct. For task 1 silver is 2 answers correct, and for task 1 bronze is 1 answer correct. For task 2, for gold we're looking for again 3 or 4 answers correct. For silver, 2 answers correct, and for bronze, 1 answer correct. Just wish you all the best of luck. Well done, and I'm looking forward to seeing all your work coming in. Thank you.